live.
Heard that?
Yeah, they're artificial.
Weird, huh? There's no kids around this area except for the streets. Did you guys hear that?
Kinda, sorta, no, maybe, possibly.
You guys ghost hunters? Yes. You got a real interest?
We've got I don't know, something big brewing, I think.
What do you mean? Here?
No, I mean in general. Think of what's been going on lately.
Okay.
We're running into a lot of people sporadically involved in this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, just running into
There
him was...
and there, and the information was popping up on things are just popping out at us.
They knew what lad school was.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as
They're
we
like,
said
"Oh,
last
God."
he's like, oh.
Yep.
So what are your thoughts?
We're picking up on something. I mean, things are picking up. Like something's for them to just be driving through
And just be able to recognize that we're investigators.
I mean, yeah, a camera in a graveyard kind of sticks out something, but.
Yeah, kind of like a cell phone.
But for them to be driving through at the point of time when we're
doing
here
an investigation
and be able to tell us their stories, that's pretty nice. I mean, that's good
something you
timing.
don't get every day. I thought he was gonna like make fun of us or something.
No, that was pretty cool. No problem.
She's like, my stomach's really hurting me. I'm like, no, you're right.
Somehow Night Shot got turned on. I don't know how long it's been on for, but yeah.
What?
Night Shot somehow got turned on.
What? Just like my fucking car radio did that time?
It was switched on, I don't know how.
Yeah, his radio turned on all by itself after he opened the door.
Wish I was rolling at that point.
Where was that plaque that we...
Where did we come in last time?
No, not that one. That one.
We came in the main entrance last time.
We came through the main entrance.
It was straight down and also right around the corner.
Was it over near the,
Give me the main entrance and I think I can find where it is.
Because there's a fountain, a little area with a fountain, and then there's like a prayer wall that has Jesus.
Yeah, it's right when you come in. It's on the right.
I had him here, is that around there? Yeah, he's like, no. When I said Randy's going down to see us. But you were shocked about that, hey thing. Like, Father said, what did he think about the hey? Like, what the fuck was
Is it
that?
just me to that water and then move from one side?
No.
Or was it there?
Yeah, Randy was definitely following something out there last time. Because what he did, my friend Randy ran down that way, and I came over here because I saw something over here. I was trying to videotape it, and her and his wife standing over there. You said you heard something, right?
No, it was when we were on stage that I heard something. But I kept saying that.
You've never been here before?
No.
No.
All right.
Yours?
Getting all goosebumps, man.
Dude, this sun's huge here right now.
This is the most haunted cemetery in
But it's
Rhode
weird,
Island.
I never felt it while I was here though. Not really like nothing strange.
Oh, he's got a pendulum, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what those are.
Try to use that.
Whoa, this is quick. Holy shit. I don't think I've seen... Dude, this wasn't moving like this at Ramtail.
Nah, it was about the same, I
I'm
think.
telling you,
Not that
there's a
quick.
little girl in
It
here.
built up a little bit, but...
I'm telling you, there's a girl
Stopped.
in here. Moved. I saw that, and you weren't even moving your hand. You had it still.
That's why I always shoot wide shot when you're doing that, so that people can't say afterwards, oh, he was moving his hand like this or something.
I know why.
You can tell by the way he holds it though.
Yeah.
There's some people hold it like this.
Yeah, to where they can...
Right? That's where all
Yeah,
dead men
that's...
are buried.
Well, that,
Oh,
see, that's the thing, though.
Yeah.
I was told
Over
that's
there.
how you're supposed to hold it. You're supposed to hold it with it like this in your fingers, so
You
that
have a
way
grip on
you...
it.
Exactly.
That's where the fountain is, and that's right before I went down. It was when she said, don't let him go down there.
Like Gumby?
don't let him go down there alone. Right before I went down, that's where you heard the scream, and the scream came from
I
that
didn't
area.
realize how close the stones were.
So,
Oh, you walked on one.
Yeah. I didn't walk on one, but right next to it.
I went to Salem not too long ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
and it's right in
It
front
looks like they're tearing down the old jailhouse, which as Corey got tried.
Yeah.
Either that or they're doing some kind of renovation work to it, but
Oh, the water fountain's on. Never seen it on before. They do shut it off.
I can feel it up here.
Eddie? Let the rain stay like this today. I can live with that. As long as it doesn't get heavy, it'll be good.
Those kids that came in that were drunk and stuff. One of the
This is really nice.
picture from over there, right here. But you know what? Take the picture again, doesn't move the camera, or it's gone.
Yeah, push the top too, yep. It's in place.
Sarah, if you're here, can you say something?
That's not how I expected a response, but...
These are my friends. They're new.
And I'm Alex.
It won't hurt you. Remember Shannon.
There's something up here.
Mm-hmm.
There's something up here.
If anyone wants to speak to us. Yep.
Not my will, but thine be done.
I got the edge of it right on my hand.
Oh yeah.
Well, it looks like I haven't lost that part of my abilities.
Ooh, that is cold.
We've got to look at it.
I don't know. I just one day I was at his house
Because it's not.
it's not letting go of my hand either. No matter where I go, my hand's cold now.
Okay, go over here. Over on this side. I just had something brushed right against my hand.
When I came here with Jay and Randy and Ross,
It just
he
got
tried to
cold.
like whip me around like somebody. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, I forget exactly how I was how I even like it. One day
I can't really get it in all the ways, but... So what are you feeling?
But the thing is like I'm not feeling as cold as
Raven!
Battery just died?
Raven! I just went from 53 minutes on battery to none.
What? That battery's already dead?
53 minutes worth of battery just went in a second.
We got a good hotspot here.
I got another one in my pocket if it dies, but...
That's weird.
My hand's still cold.
Down there?
Yeah.
Sarah, are you here? Can you throw a stone so we know you're here? Yes. But the second time I came here, I got hit by a rock.
That's a lot of power to drain in just a second.
Is it me or are these rocks kind of warm for
That one's ice cold.
for
These are cool.
these aren't? I'm telling you, they're not that cold.
This is, yeah,
Those I feel
they're not
cold.
too cold. Feel that. That's ice cold.
Yeah.
Colder than the rock.
Oh yeah.
That is cold. than the
Where was he
rocks.
touching?
Right around here. Yeah.
Feel up here. This
I
is
feel
warm.
a difference.
Yeah, there's like
This
a
is
huge
really
difference.
warm.
Mm.
Yeah. Feels like it's here.
Compare that one. It was warmer.
Somebody was leaning up against it.
Something really tall.
Even after closing the viewfinder, I haven't gained a single ounce of battery power. It's not
No.
dead yet. I mean, it hasn't
Girl.
turned off.
What she did was, she was right here. She went like this, just took a picture.
Snapped and found the orb
Boom.
over there.
Right along the flowers, right there. She takes it again. Nothing was there. She got freaked out and they left. Then my friend screamed loud enough.
Do you know the history of this place?
People
All I
like that
know
one wall.
is that there's 52 men unmarked, unnamed, buried in one spot, and that's where that plaque is. The monument thing.
Mhm.
Like my nerve is shaking. I feel every nerve in my body right now.
This is just really odd that it dropped. It's showing me the low battery symbol, but it's still recording. It's still on. I'm gonna let it go till it dies, and then I'll switch it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna let this thing go until it turns off because I don't want to.
Say and I do. I had one recorder, his friend Randy had the other.
Yeah.
And we just gotta keep going.
Yeah.
You can see that there's no physical meaning that anything could cause a reflection over here.
Mhm.
I was over there. I was gonna sit on the bench. I come back. I scan over here. I saw something like a sky blue just right above these bushes, and I didn't catch it on film because it was too dark.
Mhm.
And then you wanted to go right. You went past this because I didn't know what this was. I thought this was like all the.
If the battery really was as dead as it's flashing telling me, it would have turned off by now. Usually it turns off within.
See if it gets higher as we walk.
Mm. Well, I was thinking closing this would bring it back up, but it didn't. It went from 53 to 0, but since it's gone to 0, it's still on. Usually it takes, after getting to 0, it usually takes a minute at most to turn it off.
That thing's been going on for 5 minutes now since you told us
Mhm.
about that.
Yeah, it's still just rolling.
Camera. It should have shut off by
If the battery's as dead as it's signaling to me, it should have turned off.
That way. That way.
Oh yeah.
That way.
It's still on. When it dies, I got the other one ready to go.
Hey, I was gonna ask if you got another battery.
Yep. Mhm. These are old graves.
Yeah. Those are all this kind of graves. That's all you see in Hookman.
Mhm. Oh, you're looking at the 20s and stuff here. 1889.
Yep. 1800.
Mhm.
Hookman Cemetery claimed all
Yeah.
graves like this. Only they're more ragged.
54 bodies are dead right in this spot right here.
That's a lot of bodies that fit in one spot.
Yes. Oh, it's 1742, right?
Yep.
It doesn't have the skull with bat wings on it.
This one does. This one has the
Yeah.
skull with the wings.
But this one doesn't. This one has a,
Angel.
yeah, it's almost like an angel with 2 wings over its head.
Look at it.
That wasn't
Don't say
typical
it's
of back
coming
that
up.
time.
Here lies.
Looks like a creepy angel.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. I think it was the people that are down there.
It was
saw
like a
couple.
scream.
Yeah.
This says Here lies Y body, or yay body, of Ebenezer Graves, who died March 27th, 1731. In something. 42 years of his age.
Well, yeah, because he's 25 or 26. That was middle age.
Yeah.
You're middle age.
I still cannot find this little girl's.
This is kind of interesting.
Hmm.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
It's different.
I'm going in there.
I'm going to.
Mm-hmm. Got the recorder? Have you stopped rolling at all, or just let it keep going?
Stone's warm.
It's very warm. Much warmer it is in here than it is up there.
Are you getting this on film?
Mm-hmm. This thing's still blinking at me saying the battery's dead, and it's still on.
I'm telling you, it's her. She did it to me too. Drained everything of me. My recorder. She drained my recorder too. After that, I had to put new batteries in.
Just one random set of roots. Scroll up.
Would you say?
One random spot of roots that scrolled up and stuff.
Yeah. Could have just been drops, though, like somebody that accidentally had it on them and dropped it. It looks like there was other stuff from like a picnic, so it's possible they dropped stuff on their way out. Feel a difference just walking out of it.
Look calm up here.
Still on. Like I said, I ain't gonna turn it off till it turns itself off, and then I'll put a new battery in. I'm curious if somehow the rain is tampered with it, but I don't see how it would tell me it would mess with the signal. Now, there's only a couple dots of rain that's touched it too, so.
I keep wiping this off.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping it dry, so.
It's like he was one that came in and screwed around the corner where we were talking about people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Newsy.
I saw that last time we were
Wonder if any relation.
Charles?
Charles, is it say Charles Lindbergh?
No.
Isn't that the guy who invented the? Yeah. Anyone know the history of Amelia Earhart? If they ever did find her body?
No, I think she's still missing to this day.
Yeah, I think so.
There's another.
So I think every single rescue ship or anything else that's gone anywhere near the triangle where she supposedly went down hasn't been notified since. So they just gave up.
Now, what about the Augusta, the ship that crashed on the coast of
That could have been how it got turned on.
Block Island?
That I have been dying to go to Block Island just to see.
The ghost ship?
Yeah. They say when it gets close to land, it sets itself on fire, and
And then it goes off into the sunset.
There's a couple stories on what happened there. Some say that it had to do with the lights being messed with, so they thought they were in an area where they weren't, thought they would clear and hit the rocks.
Or it was lights from the shore that people set up
Right.
so that the ship could,
Right.
crash right in there, and they can just salvage whatever they could, and then just push the boat out.
Right. That's the main thing, is they say that it was robbed, like, and
Rhode Island is nothing ever changes, not even the past 200 years.
somebody had just recently got buried here. We got the parts.
recently or going to be, because it doesn't look like anything's been.
Dug up over there yet?
Mm-hmm.
You guys sniffle?
No.
None of you guys sniffle? Just sort of,
Not me.
or a cough or something.
There's a nice little water area in here.
Okay, these weren't around here when we were just like 2 feet back.
You're a couple off to the right.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a nice,
Island of the Dead.
No.
nice patch.
And they're gone.
Yeah. And you look behind us, there ain't nothing there.
Go on.
Well, there's an island off the coast of Manhattan, or Long Island, called Hart Island. And apparently, the city of New York ran out of spots for this island and buried them. They say it's supposedly haunted. When people go there, people die. That their body corpse within 2 hours. And they based that to a movie, and they said it was actual events.
You feel like taking a random trip to New York sometime soon there, Alex?
Sure.
You wanna? Yeah, just make sure you don't get bit by a fly. Either a fly or a bee.
I'll bring plenty of bug spray, dude.
It's okay, like I said earlier, they don't bother me usually.
Mostly just swarming in your face.
Not a second ago.
Huh?
Letters did a rearrange in my eyes.
Yes,
Re-
it will.
Rearrange those letters.
Run across the street.
Move the R forward.
6 minutes?
Tell you later.
Oh, they say you hear chains over here too.
Is this where Randy and Laura went?
Yeah, because you can see there's wind chimes up there. There's a wind chime here.
Mm-hmm.
And then they said they heard like a foghorn or a ship horn. And we're nowhere near any water right now.
A ladder? Someone climbing the tree?
Maybe.
Well, someone very, very close.
Did the camera die?
It did eventually, and I put a new battery in it.
Oh, you grabbed another one?
I had a backup, yeah. Always carry a backup.
Exactly.
And then I got 4 more in the car for later.
People, what's that?
Yeah.
We've been doing this for a long
You
time.
said what, about 7 years?
Yeah.
You look so familiar though.
You've
Who, me?
probably seen him
Yeah.
on YouTube.
YouTube
he looks like
demolition.
someone that Chad would hang around with.
You know,
Or
kid named
do
a
you know
bald-headed kid.
anyone by the name of Chad Comiskey? Or Jess Comiskey?
Doesn't sound familiar. I'm horrible with names though, so.
Tall, bald, skinny.
Kidding me? It took
Doesn't
him,
sound
it took him
familiar.
5 years to actually start calling me by my regular name.
Or your
not
real
my
name
wrestling
instead of your
name.
character, yeah.
Wrestling.
Ah,
That thing just went off.
it's yellow.
Mine didn't go off.
Mine.
Coming to the end of the path, it appears.
There's something over here because this is where my friend Randy said and his wife heard things.
It looks like they're clearing this area to be later used to, when they expand this place bigger. That's what it looks like,
The
but
path keeps going.
yeah, it does.
No trespassing.
Lovely. Well, it's kind of pulled off and turned the opposite way from us, so, you know. If we,
So yeah, it would look like if you're going this way, no trespassing.
yeah, exactly.
Common sense, you know. Logic.
Anyone smell flower? Like a fragrance?
I think this is why it took Randy and Mars so long to do, because they probably came in here and then turned around and went back.
How far up we want to walk before we loop back? And what else do we have on our lineup of things to check out today? I know Ramtail tonight, but
You want to come back here around 1 o'clock. That's when a lot of activity happens.
What the hell is that?
What?
You hear that?
I missed it.
What did you hear?
Like a loud, really loud popping sound.
I didn't hear it. But overall, the trampling of leaves, I really couldn't hear much.
I have nothing to pop, so.
Oh, I came from like way the fuck over there.
Animal breaking a tree branch?
Pop, not break.
I don't know then.
Like a shotgun pop, or?
Those are recently dug
Awesome.
holes.
Yeah, with a nice boot mark.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's in here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna find Crazy Joe in here.
Crazy Joe.
Crazy Joe, the woodsman. The man that lives in the woods. I think there's a backstory to the land over here. I could be wrong though. It goes right around. Whoa. What's your set?
Caution.
Still recording? Still recording. Take a look in through the thing, through the see-through piece. Does it look like there's a lot of tape still to go, or?
I can't tell.
Looks like it's about half. Well, at least this is a better walk than the woods earlier.
This is a nice one, right?
The top? Yeah.
We can cover them as quick as
Yeah, that's fine. Cigarette? You didn't bring none with you, huh?
I got some.
But in here, or at the car? Smoke one.
You know, I got some.
I don't know. Ah, you're down to 3 already, huh?
Mhm.
There's a hole in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a metal rod in it.
So it was either marking a path or something.
Yeah, there's a marker. Something.
Now, the place you were telling me about earlier, there was another abandoned town, or was it you who was telling me?
Barrahack.
Now, where's that?
You start off basically going the same direction as you would to go to Ramtail, but you split off a different angle.
Oh, okay. So is it going towards Putnam?
I don't know if you know where's the town where the highest point of Rhode Island is?
That's in Situate.
All right, well, it's down that road. It's on the same road as
Route
where
6?
that highest, yeah.
Okay.
You just keep going down that. After, it's a little ways beyond Marsh McQuitt Park.
Oh, okay.
It's a little ways beyond that. It's in Connecticut at that point.
Yeah. You said you had a feeling somebody's watching you, right? I feel like something's over there following us. Well, the odd place is to have a boulder. I don't see one rock is go there. Now, which place was the weirdest place you've ever been to that you've gotten a lot of stuff? You've gotten a lot of stuff from a lot of different places.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd call. Maybe Lad is possibly the.
Well, you know what though? One of the weirder things was definitely Ramtail, seeing all those lights around.
Yeah, I
That was new. I've never
That
seen
was.
that before.
I don't think I could ever go to the lab school.
Yeah, I went there. I will never go back.
I don't think I could ever.
Not just because 2 kids got stuck up there. It's just I won't go back there after catching that EVP.
think I've been in there, what, 6 different times? You've been in there 4 or 5, yeah.
Yeah, I went there about 4.
Because you guys went there without me during the day.
I could have been wrong. Tape ended.
I might be the first I say I had batteries, but I don't think I got batteries when I first stepped in the car.
No, the tape ended.
It's alright, I got extras of both tapes and batteries. Speaking of, I'm going to have to change this videotape when we get to the car, possibly.
You would have loved it.
Or start keeping the other one on me, because this one's starting to get low.
That wasn't long.
So I've been using the same tape for a while, too.
This past week. Oh, when I went there. Monday I'm going to doing it here. Okay. Somebody's clearing. Dude, there's a cemetery.
Ooh.
Nice and packed out.
Yeah, strangely. Had to have been one of those.
It's kind of weird too. You step in the tire tracks,
Mm.
tire treads, and you sink right in. You figure they
Oh
cross-
yeah, he's old. So old they had to put a
Look, they
extra
only
stone behind it.
they have just like
GA.
2 initials,
Mm-hmm.
just like at Oak Grove. Was it Oak Grove that we found those ones that only had like
It
initials on them?
might have been. He's old. You figure the older the stones, the less they could put on it because, you know, they actually had to sit there and really chisel it out, so unless you got somebody with a lot of time on their hand, they didn't really feel much to putting a whole lot of detail to them. As they got the newer equipment and stuff, they did more and more to them.
I would imagine after a while your hand will start to hurt
It's
too.
wrinkled
Yeah.
on the back of that splav. Yeah, this has to
I
be
can only imagine how long it would take to do that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've worked with like routers and
Oh, really?
Corian and
Yeah.
stuff like that. That hurts your hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, picture without any kind of
Yeah, I can only
modern
imagine
equipment.
handling it.
Yep.
I do not want to be around.
And having to do it light enough to not crack the stone itself, too. Light enough to not crack it, but hot enough to make marks in it. It's...
But there is something in here. I know there is. You definitely got that feeling too. Not just because I know it, because I've heard it.
funny that when I asked if Sarah was here, the walkie-talkie went haywire.
That's happened to us, what, once or twice so far? We've asked a question and then something else has gone off.
These, and if we do split up, make sure, you know, that we're all on the same channel.
Did you read her mind?
No, she went.
Did she even have to say it, or?
No, she didn't. I knew exactly what she wanted.
Who? Oh.
Got
Did I
it.
tell you I'm thinking of quitting?
So is she.
My work has this thing where they have a coach that'll call you and they'll give you like free patches and stuff.
I think she's
So you
getting.
can quit.
I think she's getting to the point to where she's sick of when we're out of money. The feeling that she has when she can't get them.
Cigarettes are a drug.
That's why
You
you,
go through
once
withdrawals if
once
you
you
don't
can
have them.
quit them, you know, then
I've heard they're very, very addicting.
Yeah,
Alright.
they are.
That girl's 16.
This is going to be my first time.
Doesn't look
This is gonna be
16.
my 21st time quitting in 6 years.
Wow.
Yes, I did keep count.
You quitting your job? Oh, that? That girl was 16 when she died. Died 1991, born 1975. Alright. That scares me. I think that's the one that I heard scream. I think that's the one that screamed. Because we know it wasn't an adult.
Scares me.
normal trash for a graveyard.
We were up here. We were around here. But remember,
What scares me is both, I think Mercy and Nellie were 19 or 18, something like that.
I believe
When they
19.
died?
Were they 18 or 19, Raven? 18. So I was thinking it was 19. I don't know why.
One of them was 19.
They were all the
Mercy-
same age.
Mercy was
Whichever it
18.
was, it was all the
Mercy was
same.
19.
19.
Mercy was 19?
Yeah, that's what I thought they were. All the vampire stories were all
Mercy Brown.
Sarah Tillinghast, Mercy. They're all 19.
It was
Mercy's
burned.
pissed off. She has every right to be. I don't care what anybody says. Mercy Brown, if she's pissed off spirit, she has every right to be.
Same with Nellie Vaughn.
Yeah.
Well, Nellie
Same.
Vaughn has all the right to because people think that she's a friggin' vampire.
They did more vandalism to her fucking gravesite than friggin' any
When
other
she's
one.
not. Her story is just that she was buried alive.
Yeah, nobody helped her.
Hmm.
She wasn't buried alive.
Yeah, she was.
She died of pneumonia.
Nope.
No.
They thought she did.
No, they
No.
buried her like they did most of the time back then, thinking that she was
Oh
dead.
yeah, if they
Right.
weren't dead,
Yeah.
there was a bell in the
Right.
Yeah. but
Somebody walking by heard the bell but never went to check.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, is that
They
what
were
it is?
afraid to check because they didn't want to get in trouble for burying this person's daughter before she was actually dead. When they finally went and dug it up, they found claw marks at the roof of her casket.
They did dig her up.
Yeah.
Did they rebury her?
Alex, this
Yeah, in a different graveyard.
is that car again. It just peeled out right over there.
The same one that's been circling?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
There it is right there. This, I think it's the same one.
I think that's the one that screamed. Because we know it wasn't an
It
adult.
scares me.
Normal trash for a graveyard.
We were up here. We were around here. But remember,
What scares me is both, I think Mercy and Nellie were 19 or 18, something like that.
I believe
When they
19.
died?
Were they 18 or 19, Raven? 18. So I was thinking it was 19. I don't know why.
One of them was 19.
They were all the
Mercy-
same age.
Mercy was
Whichever it
18.
was, it was all the
Mercy was
same.
19.
19.
Mercy was 19?
Yeah, that's what I thought they were. All the vampire stories were all
Mercy Brown.
Sarah Tillinghast, Mercy. They're all 19.
It was
Mercy's
burned.
pissed off. She has every right to be. I don't care what anybody says. Mercy Brown, if she's pissed off spirit, she has every right to be.
Same with Nellie Vaughn.
Yeah.
Well, Nellie
Same.
Vaughn has all the right to because people think that she's a friggin' vampire.
They did more vandalism to her fucking gravesite than friggin' any
When
other
she's
one.
not. Her story is just that she was buried alive.
Yeah, nobody helped her.
Hmm.
She she wasn't buried alive.
Yeah, she was.
She died of pneumonia.
Nope.
No?
They thought she did.
No, they
No.
buried her like they did most of the time back then, thinking that she was
Oh
dead.
yeah, if they were
Right,
dead,
yeah.
there was a bell in the
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody walking by heard the bell but never went to check.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, is that
They
what
were
it-
afraid to check because they didn't want to get in trouble for burying this person's daughter before she was actually dead. When they finally went and dug it up, they found claw marks at the roof of her casket.
They did dig her up.
Yeah.
Did they rebury her?
Alex, this
Yeah, in a different graveyard.
is our car again. It just peeled out right over there.
The same one that's been circling?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
There it is right there. At least I think it's the same one.
I couldn't
It's the
tell.
same one that's been coming in and out of this place.
Same color. I couldn't see the shape from here.
It's like an old police car.
That's what I thought it was at first, because I thought I
Yeah.
saw one of those little friggin' spotlights right on the top of it.
Yeah, well, they can't really do anything. right?
No, they can't. A, it's not even nighttime yet, so they're really not going to be able to hassle
Well,
us.
this thing's open 24 hours a day.
Well, most of the time, even the ones that are open, they'll sometimes hassle you just to be like, you know,
Oh, I've never seen it that high.
It's like nobody's ever here. I've never seen any lights on inside there.
Was that a gravekeeper's house?
office. Yeah, the bigger graveyards like this have their little offices and
What
stuff.
about, the graveyard behind Nikki's house?
The only one that I've really come across that actually keeps their office always open, that you can see, you know, go in there and check the records and everything, is Swan Point.
Oh yeah, Swan Point is off limits after dark.
Yeah.
Do you think that keeps people from going
Of course
out
not.
and looking at it?
Especially people like us. Although we have yet to try and get in there.
We haven't gone in there at night.
Who puts make peace as a?
A very peaceful person?
Maybe that was her name.
Possible.
What if they weren't peaceful at all?
Probably a hippie.
Just threw it out there to 12 bed.
So your battery's completely dead?
No, the tape ran out.
Both sides?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I think there's stuff on the
No, I think that one's a brand new tape that I put in there, so you should be clear to use the other side.
Probably so.
If you want to, well, might as well wait until we go to the next place from here, because
We'll listen to what we got in the car.
so what's next thing on our agenda from here?
Devil's Foot Rock is that way. Well, where's that way?
Speak away.
I haven't gone walking through a cemetery in a while though.
No, we haven't done that often. Not as recent.
Yeah,
That's why I'm getting fat.
yeah, because it's on Route 1 North.
That's why I look like I'm pregnant with my little belly thing going on here.
So when are you due again?
I don't know, soon. Old water.
Yeah.
Does it work?
It still works.
I was just saying that. Go ahead, try it out. Keep
No
going.
pressure whatsoever.
None. Imagine having to,
Easy.
yeah, imagine having to do that.
Get water all the friggin' time.
No, thank you. I pass. Yeah. There's a place on Block Island up at one of the top of the hills that has something like that.
You know how long it's been since I've been to Block Island?
I haven't been to Block Island since I was like 7. 7 or 8.
Never done
Yeah, we gotta go.
Me, it hasn't been that long.
3 years old. There's one that was 3.
BS and DAS.
Oh, 97.
Let me try and call my cousin, see if he's up for going around too.
All right.
Oh, your cousin's going there too?
Next place we stop, somebody else is definitely gonna run camera. My shoulder's starting to hurt bad.
John William II, born 1914 to 1915.
Yeah, William over here. That's odd.
Hey Raven. Want a foot?
Yeah, it looks like it's part of a gravestone. Yeah.
Give me a call when you get this, alright? Bye. How did that come?
That's what I'm saying. Is there's nothing over here with.
It looks like it was carved out like a baby.
Yeah.
Small,
Yeah.
Very, very
Like
small.
a little cherub.
Yeah.
Angel.
But usually, if there's a piece of it missing, there's usually the rest of
Something.
it somewhere
Around.
close.
Should we find the last?
This isn't even all that thick. If I squeeze enough, I could probably break it.
Yeah. My question is, where's the rest of it?
My next question is, should we leave this here?
I was thinking of trying to find where it came from and putting it back with the other piece of it, but
Good luck.
yeah, like usually something like that's out.
be
It's
exactly
you know,
what
it
you're-
got maybe kicked a little bit from where it was, and that's it. But I'm not seeing nothing.
That's not it. It's like there.
That's not normally fine. Like,
I don't want to say like it's in the middle of nowhere, but
Yeah,
it's to where
yeah,
the
compared
rest
to
of it is. It's in the middle of nowhere. Wait, do you know what we see?
yeah, but they're not. That foot would be way too small for those statues.
Those are lions.
Yeah, that's like a baby. It's got to be one of those little babies. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Different color.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one was more like the,
What's that?
Right like that.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, no, she was mentioning the fact that we had passed, like a little statue or whatever,
Yeah.
like way the hell back there before we got to that path, but it was a different color than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is more like that color.
Yeah, but it's not from that between.
Yeah. So to answer your question, Raven, I don't know what we should do with it, whether we leave it or take. I mean, I want to say leave, but I don't know where to leave it. Where, you know.
Funny thing is, though, how it ended up right at our feet.
Yeah.
And at the foot.
I was just going to say something like that, but I figured somebody else would do it for me. I think we should hold on to it,
Yeah.
just in case.
Look, icon's buried here.
Where?
Happy.
Poppy. I didn't realize that, I didn't realize how
Yeah, a little bit of that,
devastating
yeah.
lollipop hit was.
Man, she's going to jail.
I don't see a single stone anywhere with an eyesight that's got. Oh wait, what's down there on that black stone? I think that's gonna be too small for it though. Unless it just looks small from this far away. No, that's gonna be too small for it.
What?
The black stone right there, yeah, way too small. The foot's probably bigger than the little piece itself. Now this. I have nothing, Raven. You decide what to do with it. Your choice.
Let's hold on to it for now.
Hold on to it.
Anything we know how to get back to put it back to where we found it.
Mm-hmm. That we do. Someone hit it hard to dislodge it the way it is.
They all died well into the 80s.
Alrighty.
Infants.
Hmm.
Nice happy family.
73 years, 1 month, and 5 days.
85 years. 5 months.
I noticed some of them were like that.
6 days.
Again, I'm zoomed in ridiculously. Yeah, my knee's just locking up on me.
Hear it?
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts now?
We'll discuss when we get into it. Hey, there's a question for you.
I got one for you.
Someone who was born in 1913, you think they're still alive?
Possibly.
Okay.
Good possibility.
Odd.
Oh, dude, like freaking 8 bugs just came out from under this thing. What? What is it? The hell is that? It's like a putty knife. A really old putty knife.
Mm.
Just
Sorry.
Yeah, that's a definite leave behind. Don't. That's a not take.
for like ever.
Doesn't look like it's been on the tombstone forever though.
No.
Yeah, you don't see any kind of like.
Heating or anything.
Yeah. There's gotta be something here for either Sarah or the name of the girl. Hey, I found Dunn's family.
Huh?
JT of the Dun.
And right next to it, it's gonna say JT.
I know you don't like him.
He's a cocksucker.
You know the edit job you're gonna make me have to do on this?
He's like deathly afraid of me. Why? Why would you do that? This freaking kid,
Because
he talked so much shit about me personally, and I had to go and get her belt from him, and I'm dressed just a regular title belt.
Oh.
I walk right up to him and I go, and he had this freakiest, like he looked like he was gonna freak out, and he goes, and I took it and I go, thanks. Turn around and walked right away.
You had your knife on your finger, didn't you?
Yeah, I had my reaver on me. It's like, why are you gonna talk shit about somebody you're afraid of?
Because he's not near you when he's behind a camera.
Yeah, of course. When he talks about you, you're not there.
Well, if he ever shows up at one of our shows again, you better put me in a match with him.
What kind of title was it?
But I'm using for the U.S. title right now.
It's just one of those little,
Plastic.
plastic ones that you can get.
You know you can have those made. They're only,
You know how much they
yeah,
cost?
They cost like $200. No?
But
The one that we wanted to design,
Yeah.
we wanted to have one specially designed for our thing.
Oh, you mean like a
What was it? The
heavyweight
The
championship?
world heavyweight title we
We're
had
gonna do it,
designed?
yeah,
It was the
with
cheapest
DWL
one. It was like
logos
$300,
300.
$400.
for
Make it.
It's actually the cheapest company we could find online.
yeah, and that would be with our own logo on the belt and everything.
Nothing special. Just the leather belt
Yeah.
and
3 plaques, a big plaque and 2 small ones,
Yeah.
and it
Kinda
had
like
our
the World
logo and
Title.
all that.
Yeah.
In the WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. There was nothing special about
Yeah,
it.
it just
not
would have
too
been
much
our
engraving,
logos instead of WWE logos or anything like that.
and they wanted like close to like $300-400 bucks.
I think it was about 300.
Hi, Tony.
Hello. Yeah. We're being chased by folks.
Whoa.
I got a bone, I think.
Does that look like a pork chop bone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not human, that's for sure. It's an animal
No.
bone.
No. Did you text her? Did you text her?
I gotta be blue.
Yeah, right? It's like somebody was eating a pork chop in the graveyard.
Someone try,
Maybe they moved it here? Yeah. They moved it here in a moving box, apparently.
I think one of the people in here decided to get a package.
Oh, maybe they decide they want to move out of here. That's it. Can't
Pack it up and
take
leave it.
this anymore.
That's it. I'm done. I'm sick and tired of picking maggots out of my friggin' head.
This place is just so dead. That's horrible.
All right.
I'm
Pulls
going
the on the bomb.
I'm going to
Done.
hell for that one, so.
Dude, I'll be
What, you
meeting
saw
there.
magnet? Magnet?
No, there was you know when you get a box like shipped to you, and
Oh,
it
yeah,
has that stuff in it, that styrofoam stuff. Yeah, there was one over there. Apparently someone wants to between the wood.
And that concludes our visit to this cemetery.
You guys still have that foot?
I believe Raven has it. Yes, he does.
I have not seen one statue at all.
Another one of those stones.
Right back where we found it.
Yeah, I think we found it over there, didn't we?
Yeah.
No, that way.
It's alright, I got a good memory for that stuff.
Huh?
It's alright, I got a...
Floral displays not permitted April 30th through October.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. I've never seen something like that. Hello.